Hey folks, it's Ben. We're here with our 1993 Chevy Lumina APV minivan, and we've got all the seats out now. The last two seats I've been actually, while at home, I've been doing one a night, so we got two there plus the rear panel there. Didn't shoot a video on that, but the long story short of it is that I think I showed it on the intro video. There was a handle right here that was used to pull stuff out. We took that off, and I also fixed the tailgate, so now we can just turn that. You guys are supposed to turn from down here, but we got that fixed now, so now you can unlock or open the tailgate appropriately without a screwdriver. So we got that going for us. I needed to undo the interior panel so I could get to the screws that were holding on that handle, and then while I'm there, the guy had included a new release. Key won't work in it, but it's power lock, so we'll just power lock it, open or closed or whatever. And then I got access to my speakers too, so I might wait and go grab some Canadian Tire speakers or something better and just chuck them in there before I reseal that up. Technically, it's supposed to have the rubber piece on there, but the glue has completely failed on it, so we'll double side tape that back onto place there. And the other cool feature is I caught a YouTube video on how to service the newfangled 1990 vans from General Motors, and one of the things was how to get the tailgate cover off. And part of it is like there's 4 screws across the bottom, there's 2 on each side, and then there's 2 behind the speakers, so you got to pop the covers off, and then you get to 2 more, and then there's 2 right where that black is there and black there's 2 like body rivets that go in there. It comes right out. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's do that. So we did it. So I'll clean that inside in the warmth and the light. But for this part here, we're gonna vacuum the interior and then start shampooing. Obviously a hay bale blew up in here. I have my really crappy car vacuum. That'll be fun. There's a bell ringing outside that's super loud too. But I'm gonna put you in time-lapse here. I'm gonna see how well my light setup works. It is dark outside now just because I've been doing things and whatever, but I'd like to get some time in to at least get this thing vacuumed out great, and then maybe come in tomorrow with the shampooer, and then we'll really start, making this thing smell nice and look nice and get all the bad out of it, really. All the stains and just look at the floor, right? It looks as bad, like right there, some staining, and there, I mean, yeah. And there's just dirt everywhere. There's some more staining. We'll see if we even have to dig out the steamer, if it gets to be that bad or not. And just dust on the, like there's dust there. We gotta wash everything. So this thing seems new. We'll hit this with some Ultimate Black. I mean, we'll make it seem like I just bought a brand new van. And we gotta go through and like where the weather stripping is, we gotta clean that up. It's gotta be, for me, it's gotta be awesome. So that's what we need to do here. Oh, I gotta steal parts from my Bonneville too. Get a new lamp for that. But ultimately I'm gonna hit, I believe, probably Amazon and get an LED kit for it, and we'll just redo all the interior lamps LED, and that's part of it. I'll probably wait for that rear panel too, just so I can do that. So anyway, here's the time lapse of the cleaning. This will be the vacuuming tonight, then I'll flip right over. We'll get to the shampooing. We'll see how much of the front I get done. I'll flip you around. You'll see the little segments there, and I'll catch you on the back end. With the interior mostly clean, and what I mean by that is, as you saw through the time-lapse, we actually were able to completely vacuum, clean, wash, and do all the interior components that you see. The only part I haven't actually cleaned yet is the dash. I did vacuum the front there, but I still haven't, I cleaned the steering wheel, which, man, it was grubby. It had that cover on it, and it had liquid that popped into here. It was fairly gross. So we got all that scrubbed and shined and nice and new. Same with this in the instrument column up to here, but everything beyond this on the dash still needs to get done, but I'm out of time. And here we have in the cabin there, all that's been shampooed and cleaned. We're gonna bring the seats in, but first thing first, we gotta put the back on. So that's what I'm doing now. Now it comes with this backer material that you see here. And what this material does is it's sound insulation for the door that's up here. Now conveniently, I'll be able to change my speakers without having to pull this panel. So that's super duper awesome. So she's laying some double-sided tape for that. And then we'll be able to put the panel up there and then screw it down. And then I'll go get the seats. And for now, I'm gonna just reinstall them all. They've all been individually detailed. I did them inside off camera. Although there might be a YouTube short on me just vacuuming one of them. And then we'll reinstall the plastic components that are here. And then I think we'll be good to go. And I gotta move this car out so the missus's car can move back in, and she can take it to work tomorrow. And this one can, what I'm gonna do is actually open around one of the rear windows, run the power cable in here, and run the heater and the fan, and just let this, it's already pretty dry actually, but we'll just let it stay warm for the evening so it doesn't freeze up or do anything crazy like that. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. This is kind of a weird, more of an entertaining, type of video. We got our rear back on. Haven't put the speaker covers back on. I'm hoping to get some speakers on this thing fairly soon. All our seats are in and locked. I don't know if I'm actually gonna ever keep it in this configuration. I have a feeling the two kids I typically carry around will want to sit in the back, but we might take the centers out or leave them down, or I have yet to decide that part. But if you guys have any questions, see how nice and clean they all are. Everything got shampooed. Even the stains came out of the carpet. Super happy with that. If you have any questions, ask them, comments, leave those too. And please subscribe to my channel, Turbo231, for more exciting APV and other videos. So I still got to do the dash. The windshield's clean and the front carpet area has been vacuumed. I just got to detail that, which you guys don't need to see. You know how it goes. But yeah, we'll leave it with that. You guys have a good day. I'll come up with 20 seconds of something to entertain you with while the cards sit back there. It's filthy up here. I'm gonna have to get the steam cleaner up here. That is just gross. There's a pen stuck in there. I can't get it out. Even tried prying it out. Still got my inverted little flap there. I gotta use a screwdriver, pop that out, see if it just goes back in or not. But we got down there, hit this hard once.